Hello there and welcome to my channel. This is Kate in the Nest and I'm so happy to have you here with me because I've missed you. I actually didn't make a video yesterday and it feels really strange. So thank you. If you're new here, that won't make any sense, but I just so love sharing what I'm making with you all. I haven't tidied the nest up, but I do have a special thing in front of me because it truly in my house feels like the night before Christmas. And it feels like that because tomorrow I get to go to the Green Door and do some workshops with Rachel and Sarah from Roxy Creations. Now, we've been waiting for this for so long and the excitement is mounting so much that I almost can't sleep. So with that in mind, this video is nothing about that, but it does have I do have, I'm so excited I can't speak, as usual, in front of me some happy mail from Chelsea One Sock. I've bought from Chelsea before and she had the great idea of having a little advent calendar of goodies to to share with everyone. Now, I'm impatient, you know that. It feels like Christmas to me. It's a special day, wedding anniversary, all those sorts of things. And I just can't bear it anymore. So I thought, rather than do a separate video on this, look at me, I'm just going to open one of these. I'm going to close my eyes, sharing this with you. Let's do this one. Blue. So I've been very busy and I imagine you're busy as well. So how are you? Are you keeping it together? I don't know, there's something about this time of the year where the pace just seems to rise and rise and rise. So here we go. This is all about sharing joy. And this year has been like one big present to me, learning how to slow stitch and just sharing the journey of that on YouTube. So the beautiful thing about these packages is that we can use the fabric as well because it's all vintage. Look at that. I always call this seersucker. I don't know that it is, but how pretty is that? Little sprigs of flowers. And look what has just arrived. This beautiful velvet ribbon. And you know how much I love velvet ribbon. And this is antique vintage blue trim. And I'm gathering my blues together, aren't I? So remember this. So in our pouches in the Nest project, I'll certainly be doing a purple one and a blue one at some point. But for the meantime, let's get some context. I just need to stitch. I haven't stitched. Oh, I stitched last night. Oh, on my nest. You want to see it. Okay. But handily, there's a needle there. So this is pouch number 1 from the Cootamundra collection, sourced on the way, and little bits and pieces and treasures. And this is Big Sister, and I've been doing, look at this, more and more, what's it called? That's thread painting. Remember, we're just in this together and I'm not teaching, I'm just doing. But I had a little bit of cotton here, wool, and can I get 1 or 2 1, 2, 3, what are these called? French knots. Yeah, so I went on a big drive yesterday to see some special family members. I went into one Oppy only and scored 2 tea towels, and that was it. But today has been a little bit of a fun shop. But we'll save that for another time. I'll just go, I won't get any more. So let's just finish that off and pretend this is a third one. Yep. In there. So a little yellow center. Now this velvet ribbon, I keep feeling that because look at that for a dusty pink. I put that in there. Oh, I know, the biggest thing that's happened, everyone, has been I've made this, look, this was two segments, and guess what's happened to this one? 1, 2, 3. So far I've got this many, and I've got some other ideas to complete this collection, but I've forgotten where I'm up to. And it doesn't matter because this is about just making and stitching. Put fleur away over here. Oh, fleur, 2 buttons there. So let's do a little bit of work on the back. I've put this on because I got that fabric at Bella Beads. This is a bit of Terry, and Terry, bless her, is the one who led to our Facebook group and is counting the numbers and just giving me blessings. So thank you, Terry. That's going there. And I found a few little pieces. Now, here we go. Look away if you don't want to see me, but I've got another one of these doilies and the big one that's got all of these around it. So I'm going to treasure and love this by having it with me when I go to the family Christmas. So I've got this big expanse of the blanket left, and I think I can leave that there. And what else did I want? I wanted to do some thread painting on the back, but I want to be fussy with my flowers. I'm liking this because I can manage it, and maybe these tiny ones. And do we need some orange? This is beautiful. All right, fancy that. I'm getting selective. Let's keep some green. I'm going to scoot around this orange for the moment and see what shape we end up with. I haven't even checked whether you can see or anything, and I know my battery's running flat, but I couldn't not do this. Okay, that is better for there. So flower to flower. And I've just had a comment from Donna. I have to get on. I was going to do comments today, but I haven't got there yet. Who has said she's behind with her Roxy project because she's making crochet nests and baskets like the ones that we did a little while ago, and that she's still got 2 more to go. So Donna, we're sending you the bestest wishes to get them done. That's a big undertaking, but what beautiful gifts they will be. So I'm thinking, oh, went a bit close, Kate. That's okay. So those flowers become joined to there. Oh, Kate. See, I was a bit snappy. We can make it work though. That one's going under there. And that's going there. All right, let's stitch away. The other thing I've got, actually, as we think about, I love that effect there with the fringe, and I'd like to have a bit more substantial pink on here. Now, so this is the bit that I used. Look at that little ruffle. Actually, let's echo this diagonal with this diagonal over here. I don't want to lose my satin, but if that sits under there, that comes up there. Could this wrap a little? It could. We won't use all of that. And look at that lovely rust mark there. That's the story of the little person. Okay, let's get threaded up. What have I got? I've used a lot of fleur wool already, but luckily I've got another one of these. Okay. Pinning myself. So very exciting times here in our little neck of the woods to have the anticipation of Christmas and holidays and gatherings, and on top of that, for me to have 4 days at the Green Door with the Roxys and many of our community of stitchers and YouTubers. I'm not going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to, a bit like fleurs, I'm going to absorb myself in the experience, and we'll see where that ends up within my work. Oh, that was the wrong one. Wrong move, Kate. Getting too excited. I have to pull that one. Oh, see, that's why I don't like to unpick. Sorry, everyone. You can see how unused I am to unpulling a stitch. That's not going to work either. So we have to, no. So you'll see me become frustrated. There we go. I'd rather that and go over that and then shorten it up. Go back on this side. Oh. I mean, stitching is so relaxing. Such a no words really. I was just thinking this time last year I was in a completely different situation and I hadn't stitched, as I've told you many times, and since I was a teenager, but now this is just essential for my well-being. Yep, let's take this one off now. It's buried. So the girls have announced, oh, sorry, sorry. The girls have announced their new prompt for the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, so that is very exciting. I know many of us are starting to dream about that, and I was thinking it's sort of good that they've got a big project and my little pouches on the side. It'll be fun just to have that combination, I was thinking for myself. Oh, what am I doing? Out of practice after one night, Kate. Okay, let's just go down here and hope for the best. This is starting to look like a garden. 1, 2, that's the most flowers. I've done 1, 2, that's not done. 5. And I've started on 1 here. Okay, let's tend to this frilly bit up here. Oh, that's already stitched down, that's why. I've just seen my friend Anne driving past, and I said I'd say hi and a shout out. And it's lovely to live close to people and yeah, just share stories. She's seen the sleeves that, oh no, I mean they're different. Different sleeves. Okay, how about a little bit like that so we can see a bit of lace there, and we've still got enough of that showing, but that becomes maybe even part of that petal. Yeah, so we've got a scallop. All right. What are we going to use? do love this blue, but that doesn't need to go there. Got some of this. You can see beautifully rolled fleur wool. Just better check we're still filming. Yep. There'll be the little click that comes. Oops. I'll come up and around. And I can feel that satin under my fingers. As we say, it's all about, well, for many of us, it's about the texture. Did I tell you I went to the post office? Now I'm telling you this story because I am so full of empathy for Rachel now, because I'm in a tiny little town and I had 2 parcels to post. Yesterday morning I went on opening, think I'd get in nice and early on my way up the coast, and there was a line of 22 people out the door. And I just looked and I thought, I can't do that. So I had to wait till today when I had more time, because I was on I had a deadline. But they're on their way now, which is good. So we're going to come down here into these little spaces. Oops. Yes, so I don't know how many videos I'll get done in the next few days, but you know, I'm not far away, and that I'll be immersing myself in the joy. Okay, so stitching around here. Now I want to do some big obvious stitches to get this beautiful. I have a new flower book too that I'll have to show you. Oops, and now I'm back. Instead of my battery running flat, I got that little beep that says the iPhone storage was full. Now that's because now I've gone and emptied as much as I can, but I'm almost going to say goodbye now. I'll just keep stitching, but it didn't show that I got rid of a lot of stuff. So what are we going to do here? I feel like I want to not do that all the way down. So let's turn this into a little running now. So isn't it funny? Do you ever feel like that if you've had a couple of busy days? It's like almost the rhythm goes out the door, and you just you wonder what it used to be like. I've just out and about, I've come across so many people who are so loving, who absolutely adore Christmas. I suppose for me, in my very busy job until now, it was, we had to finish the school year and then rapidly do everything to get ready, and then the new year would come and you're on that cycle. So again, that's a celebration for me that just doing things differently, including having oops, and it's like my even my fingers and hands, just accept that as normal wear and tear, and oopsie. Okay. I got through that thread, being naughty because I don't want that sticking out. All right, where have we got? We've got some embroideries, we've got some embroideries, we've got some fabric, we've got some lace, something keeps a little bit of Bella, and from the Cootamundra stash, I've decided this is too big. I did find the little cup of tea that was part of the Good Morning doily. I think a bit literal, just to make everyone laugh. Or just checking that you're still with me. Okay, we're going to use a bit of this velvet ribbon at some point. I love that colour. But see, I feel it like it's a trim, so I think it needs to go somewhere else. So I've got this spot. I do have these. They're pretty. Okay, maybe we should harvest. Look at me using the word harvest in every context. But that could balance out maybe down here with the purple up there. Put that there. I've got this little card from Gladdy and Flo from Gail, and I was thinking that could be, yep. Oh, what is, oh, it's this pin. Sorry everyone, I truly don't do this on purpose, it just happens to me. Just wanted to sort of have a look from on high and see how we're going. Yep, that's starting to balance out. Look at the nest. And I was thinking that I want to make a little what's it called? A little pin book to go with this as well. Needle book. We will see. And because I can't even find a pin, look, will we be naughty? It's about to run out. I like this pink and I want to put it on. Let's see what's in here, because it might be the answer. And if it cuts out, speaking about trims, look at that one. and a little bit of this pink stripe. Okay, with the pucker in it is what this needed. So I'll be doing some tucking and playing with all these things as part of the Cootamundra collection. And I will see you when I see you. And if there's such a thing as an excitement monitor, please keep track of my voice because I am giddy. Until next time, this is Kate in the Nest. Keep well. I'm just sharing my excitement because I care for you all so much. Okay, happy stitching. Bye.